My mother is
Well, there's a group here from the United States from different parts, and maybe you could just tell them a bit about the tapestries. Can you do that?
Indeed I can.
Okay, if you're in my group, I think you would find it interesting to learn about the tapestries, because one of the places I'm going to send you a little later on is down to the weaving studio where the last one is being woven. So
Marion
Seaton is going to talk about the tapestries and their significance. Thank you very much, Marion.
So, in this room, you meet the Queen for the first time. She will sit here and preside over all, both literally and metaphorically, above everyone else, due to the fact that she is upon a platform. But while you are waiting to see the Queen, or while there's some boring talk about taxes going on, you will have a little conversation among yourselves about the tapestries hanging around the wall. Now these are the Hunter's Unicorn tapestries, and the unicorn is a pure, good and noble beast, and he is often associated with Jesus Christ. So this is the Hunt of the Unicorn as the Passion of Christ. So if we look over here to the start of the set of tapestries, we have the hunt setting out, and we have two types of dog and two types of people in this piece. Thank you. The gentlemen who are dressed in all their finery with feathers coming out of their hats, these are noble people. These are people paying to go on the hunt. We also have people in white jerkins, and these are the professionals. These are the common folk who know the forest, they know the animals, they know where they can find them, and they can assist the hunt. The two dogs are the chase hounds and the scent hounds. And the chase hounds are the white ones, and the scent hounds are the grey-brown ones. The scent hounds are the most important during the start of the hunt. They help you actually find the animal in the first place. The chase hound only helps you tire it out. In the second tapestry, which is where we first meet the unicorn, so the unicorn is discovered, funnily enough. But you'll see the unicorn is dipping his horn into the water. And this is because the unicorn is such a pure, good and magical beast that the touch of its horn will purify any liquid or foodstuffs. So you'll see that the water upon the left is brown and impure and not really very nice to drink, whereas the stuff on the right is blue and clear and beautiful. And he is surrounded by animals who are here to drink the purified water. You'll also see there are 12 hunters around him, finding him in the garden. And you'll see one of them is pointing at him. This is Judas Iscariot betraying Jesus Christ in the garden to the Romans. And we also have Jerusalem in the top left-hand corner in the distance. In the next one, they have started to pursue the unicorn. And the unicorn is chased very much as the stag is hunted. The stag is hunted by harrowing it all day. You do not let it rest, you do not let it drink, you do not let it eat. So they often leap into streams to cool themselves off and break up the scent trail in the hopes that they have not yet released the chase hounds. But as you see in this one, the hunters have anticipated this and are waiting on the other side of the stream. And again, we have Jerusalem in the background. In this next one, this is the trial of Jesus Christ. You see the unicorn has stopped running. It's run out of energy to run, but it has not run out of energy to fight. So it's fighting back, it's kicking at its hunters, and it is goring at the dogs. And this is where we have a slight issue, because Jesus Christ never would harm another being. But you will see that the dog, there is no suffering on his face. He does not suffer with this goring. That is because, as with the water, he is being purified by the touch of the unicorn's horn, and his wound will heal very swiftly, though he will be severely discouraged from attacking a unicorn again. We have the angel Gabriel on the left. He's a gentleman in gold and red, blowing his horn, holding his spear, and his scabbard has embroidered on it, "Hail, Queen of Heaven," in Latin. And again, we have Jerusalem in the background. So after the trial comes the crucifixion. And we must all move to that side of the hall, for the cloth of state does somewhat obscure the actual crucifixion itself. So this is the unicorn being killed atop a hill with a spear being thrust into his side by a rather nasty-looking character. And this is Longinus, who thrust a spear into the side of Jesus Christ upon the cross. Coming back to the hunt of the unicorn as a stag is hunted, the gentleman in the very top left-hand corner is the master of the hunt. He is the most high-ranking person in the hunt, and he has the honour of the kill. The rest of them are just distracting the unicorn so he can make a good, clean kill, and the unicorn will suffer over much more. Once the unicorn is dead, he is taken down the hill upon a horse. And you'll see that holding his horn up is a crown of thorns, another crucifix in our room. And next to him on the left, there are two gentlemen carrying spears. And their spears, again, obscured by the cloth of state, form a crucifix. Next to the head of the unicorn are roses, a symbol of martyrdom. And next to the unicorn walks a gentleman who is pointing and looking disapproving. He is pointing at the lady and gentleman to whom the unicorn is being presented. These are Adam and Eve, the first humans, and they brought sin into the world. It was because of them that the unicorn and Jesus Christ had to die. So you see the whole crowd to which it's being presented are not looking particularly happy about this, and they are also blaming Adam and Eve. And you see Eve is clutching her